Good morning, everyone. Today is the 26th of January, Monday morning. Today I want to talk about the 21st chapter of Revelation. We read in the second verse, "And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband." First verse says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea." Well, the question that I have for you this morning, do you believe those two verses? Do you believe that someday the first earth and the first heaven are going to pass away? And do you believe that there's going to be a new Jerusalem coming down from God out of heaven? Verse 3, "And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Blessed, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them, and be their God." Do you believe that one of these days a new heaven and new earth is going to descend from God out of heaven, and that God's people are going to be with him forever? Verse 4, "And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away." Do you believe that? Do you believe that God is going to wipe away all tears from our eyes, and there's not going to be any more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, that all of these former things are passed away? It's kind of hard for us to take in with all the sorrow and pain and suffering and tears that we have to go through in this life, isn't it? It's hard to believe that that's going to happen. "And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new." Right, for these words are true and faithful. Jesus Christ said, hey, I'm not lying. All of this is going to happen. These are true words. He says, these words are true and faithful. "And he said unto me, It is done." In the mind of God, it's already accomplished. "I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of water of life freely." The fountain of water of life is a free gift. It can't be earned. Well, he says there's a lot of people that are not going to be in this new heaven and new earth. And he talks about who they are: murderers, whoremongers, sorcerers, idolaters, liars. And then he talks about being carried away in the Spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from God, having the glory of God. And her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal. And then he goes through and talks about the gates of the city and the foundations of the city. And then in verse 22 he said, "And I saw no temple therein, for the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it. And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon, to shine in it, for the glory of God did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof." "In the gates of the city it shall not be shut at all day by day, for there shall be no night there." Well, this is quite a chapter, isn't it? And he says, "There shall in no wise enter into it anything that defileth, neither whatsoever maketh abomination, or maketh a lie, but they which are written in the Lamb's book of life." The only people that are going to be in that city are God's elect. The only people that are going to inherit that city are those who have been chosen in it from the foundation of the world, not people that make a lie about free will. The only ones that are going to be in that city are those whose names are written in the Lamb's book of life from the foundation of the world. That's the only ones that are going to be in that city. You know, you can't make yourself one of God's elect. You can't write your own name in the Lamb's book of life. You can't be loved by God by your choice. Jesus Christ said, "You have not chosen me, but I've chosen you." Well, that's kind of what's on my mind this morning. Are you and I one of God's elect? Are you and I one of those whose names has been written in the Lamb's book of life from the foundation of the world? Have we been a recipient of God's grace and mercy? I hope so. May the good Lord be with you today in a special way is my prayer. God bless.